So, I was sitting here and I was like, man, I really want to do an Overwatch video. And I mean, I was going to do a video about the map voting, but I mean, it didn't really turn out as bad as I thought it was, especially not as bad as hero bans. I'm doing another 6v6 video, but that's not quite ready yet. I need an Overwatch topic. This season is so slow.
We are compassion.
So Blizzard just leaked all of Wuyang, his abilities, perks, everything. Let's talk about it. What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Lootbox Hero. Check out the second channel. Go to the second channel, it's popping, aka the real Super Mario, aka YouTube's greatest fat man here, bringing you another video. Alright, so we have an interesting little video for you today. So, the new hero, Wuyang, is coming to Overwatch. And there was announced that the playtest was like the 14th of August, so about a little over 2 weeks from now. So what they did was accidentally, some kind of way, at Blizzard, they dropped a survey. And I guess this was supposed to be like a post-game survey that they were going to give out to people. And the survey had basically all the information about Wuyang on it. His weapon, his abilities, his ultimate, his perks, everything. So we're going to break it all down. Of course, we're going to continue getting videos like this from me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all the good stuff that YouTube requires you to continue getting videos from me. Follow me on twitter.com/RSMario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet, and I might shout you out this portion of the video. Please drop comments, because comments are basically the way that the algorithm will push your videos. The views don't really matter that much anymore. It's all about engagement and algorithm now. I'm about engagement now, so drop a comment for your boy. So let's get on into it. So the survey says, have you played any matches against Wuyang? Featuring Wuyang on the enemy team. And so then it goes into this whole thing and it says, was it much too weak, somewhat too weak, just right, somewhat too strong, much too strong, or NA? So basically, saying like, was he OP or not? Which I think is kind of a double-edged sword. It's kind of interesting that they're doing it. But after the hero bans, I don't know if I trust the community. I don't know if I trust y'all, man, because hero bans still busted. Y'all still out here banning Zarya, Sombra, and Mercy every other game. So I don't know if trusting y'all is the best thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. It's all good. But so let's break down his abilities in the weapon. So his weapon is the Huan Yu staff. It says fire a damaging water orb, hold to control the trajectory, and empower its explosion. So I feel like this is gonna be like a Symmetra, like secondary fire. You know how she fires like the hard light cube, and it's a projectile that it shoots out straight, and then it hits things and it explodes, and there's a radius. I feel like it's gonna be like that, but the longer you hold the button, the more of a curve that it does. Because water flows, so maybe this is going to flow as long as you're holding that button. It's going to curve and maybe be able to hit people around corners, or maybe you can hit around the shield, and of course the longer you hold it, the more curve it makes and the more explosion it does when it hits. So I think that's pretty interesting if that's the way they do it. I can't really see them doing it a different way. So then his secondary is restorative stream. So it says place a passive healing stream on an ally, hold onto the target manually to heal at an improved rate consuming resource. So this sounds like a mixture of a harmony orb and a mercy heal. Because mercy kind of connects to you and she follows you around and she heals you over time. Same thing as the harmony orb, but I think with this you can either put it on somebody and then kind of like go to somebody else, or you can hold it on somebody and connect to them and heal them over time. It also has a resource, so I'm thinking it's gonna be like a kind of like what's her name, her Alari beam. You know, it's probably what they're going to do with that. So then here's where it gets interesting though. So his abilities. So Guardian Wave, send a water wave forward that increases the amount of healing received by allies and knocks back.
Oh, you almost had it.
Enemies. I can't read, bro. So essentially, this is kind of like an Anonade and a knockback at the same time. Because you know, Anonade does more than just damage and healing and heal denial. It also enhances the healing you do to your allies. So sometimes you can Anonade somebody, all right, just so you can give them extra healing and pump more healing into them. So that's basically what this does. So once whoever gets hit by this wave on your team gets extra healing from you and probably also from the other support. But whatever enemy gets hit by it, you can push them. So I can see this being used for tanks. So if you have a tank that's trying to push in, you can do this. Just hit him with a Guardian Wave. Let that man be able to push in. You know, imagine bearing down on somebody as Reinhardt with the shield, and you bearing down on them, and then somebody hits that Guardian Wave, gives you extra enhanced healing, and it pushes that person back so you can continue to bear down on them some more. That's pretty interesting. Or it could work for heroes like Sigma, because Sigma's biggest weakness is things bearing down on him. All right, so if something's trying to bear down on your Sigma, you can hit him with the Guardian Wave, give him the enhanced healing, push back whatever is trying to get in his face, which gives him room and allows him to be able to do what he does, which is hold space. You know, his other ability is Rushing Torrent. It says ride water to move faster and jump higher. So this is the obligatory support movement ability, because most supports have a movement ability to get away from flankers and divers and whatnot. So of course he has one too. So basically it's like a surfing thing. So he can produce some water to surf away or to get higher. So I mean, I think that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm glad we actually beat Marvel Rivals to it, because I already knew that they probably were going to do something like this when they brought out Iceman. So we beat Marvel Rivals to it. All right, screw Marvel Rivals. All right, all my niggas hate Marvel Rivals. So then we go to his ultimate. So the ultimate is Tidal Blast. Now this is where it gets interesting, okay? All right, protect an ally or yourself with water that detonates after a short duration. The explosion knocks down enemies and massively heals the blast target. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a Zarya bubble, but it's also has a heal and a knockback, right? So it shields you from damage, and then it heals you and it explodes all at the same time, and it knocks down the enemy. So it's like a Zarya bubble that heals but also has like an earth shatter with it. But yo, this man is gonna be in Reinhardt comps. He is made for Reinhardt. Because again, imagine this. Imagine you burn down as Reinhardt. All right, you got your shield up. We all know what happens when Reinhardts are walking up to you like this. They're trying to scout out when they're trying to find an opportunity to hit the shatter. All right, all Ryan players do it. We telegraph it. It's just one thing that we do. So we burn down. We got the shield up. We're looking for that shatter. We go to hit the shatter, and then you get hit with a sleep or something stupid, and then you lose your shatter, and then you get frustrated and you tilt. But imagine now that you have Wuyang. You bear down, you find that right opening to hit that shatter. You hit the shatter. He hits you with the Tidal Blast. So that means you can't get sleep darted. That dumb stuff happens to you. You get healed, they get knocked down, and then you hit the shatter. Boy, yo, this man, yo, he about to be in Reinhardt comps, bro. He about to be the Ryan player's new best friend. The back line about to be Wuyang, Lucio, bro. Oh, we eating good. We eating, bro. We about to be eating, bro. So then his perks, right? So his minor perks are Overflow, Gain 10 ammo and 33% healing resource when using rushing turret ability. So this is like when he does his surf, it reloads his ammo and it gives him extra healing resource. So, because of course it's water, so of course if he's surfing on water, it recharges all of his water-based abilities. Balance. So when you deal damage with your water orbs, increase the restorative stream's passive healing by 40%. So basically, the more damage you do, the more it increases the healing, the passive healing that you do with your water orb. So kind of like, it's kind of like in a weird way like Moira, because you know Moira, the more damage she does, it refills her healing. So what this is, the more damage you do, the more healing you can do passively, which, okay. All right, so then his majors are ebb and flow. So Guardian Wave rewinds to its starting location and deals 50% decreased damage when rewinding. So basically, we all know that Guardian Wave goes out and it amplifies any healing by your allies and it pushes back your enemies. So I wonder if it pushes back and then when it rewinds, does it pull them back in to where they were? Because that would be kind of interesting, like to disorient an enemy, you know. And I wonder, does it double the healing like increase that you get? You know, like you get that healing increase, then you get another one when it comes back. Like that could be busted. That could be super duper busted. All right. Falling rain. So simultaneous.
Oh, you almost had it.
I hate that word. Simultaneously control 3 water orbs that deal 60% decreased damage and have 25% decrease in powered explosion radius. So this buffs your weapon stuff. So basically, you can control 3 water orbs, I guess 3 damage orbs. I would have to see it to know how that works. Because again, this feels like Zenyatta. It feels like, you know, you're going to have an orb by you to throw. I don't know. So far, he looks kind of fun. All right, he looks kind of fun. I can't wait to get a good Wuyang on my team. Because, boy, we going to eat him up on Reinhardt. Because we going to eat him up. It's going to be the ball. Tell me what you think about this guy. Because to me, he sounds like a pretty interesting healer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much healing he can do. Because I know one thing people have been talking about is that there's too much healing in the game in general. So it would be interesting if they decide to make this dude like a buku healer, like he heals a whole lot. I feel like he will probably get nerfed. He's probably going to get the Juno treatment where he gets several nerfs after he comes out. But that's about it for this. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of Wuyang? You think it's going to be great? Think it's going to be bad? Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real. And it's 103 degrees out here, man. It's hot.